Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. We're already like in the last week of October, but I thought this was a great time for me to show you some Halloween spooky recommendations with Halloween coming up in just another week and a half. So let's jump right into it because I have a lot of books that I want to go through. I'm gonna start off with this. This is Home Before Dark by Riley Sager. I just started reading this book and oh my god, I've just been like not even halfway through, maybe like I don't know, maybe first 75 pages in, but I am really enjoying this. This book is super spooky and it's perfect for the Halloween season, especially because it revolves around a haunted house. Now, it follows Maggie, who inherits a haunted house from her dad, and there's a small, back and forth between her dad's published novel, which is based on the haunted house, and her real life experience with it, because when she was really small, that's when they lived in that house. So I like the way the story keeps going back and forth, and I'm really excited to know what happens towards the rest of the book because it's really spooky, especially if you read it in the night so far. So I'm gonna highly recommend this to you. If you have already read this book and know what's gonna happen, let me know in the comments below if you actually enjoyed it, if it's worth it. But I think so far it's still a great read. Now the next book I'm going to suggest is an older one, and that is the Secret Circle series. So I've got this is chapter 2 and 3. I think I've got chapter 1 and 2 over there on my TBR shelf, and this essentially revolves around a witch's coven. And there's also a TV series by the same name, which also I have seen. It's not a new one per se. You may have to I don't know in which streaming service it is in either, but it was pretty good. Now, I personally didn't like the main protagonist in the book, but I really like all the supporting characters. So if you're into the witches element of Halloween, then I would highly recommend this series as well. Now the third one is also an older series, but I really wanted to recommend this. Now this is a 13 book series. I have the rest of the books on my red shelf that's way behind. Maybe I'll do a separate video just talking about this series, but for now I just picked 3 books to show you guys what it is about. This is the House of Night series, and this used to be one of my favorite series, I think almost 7-8 years back. This follows a bunch of vampires, but not necessarily vampires, but a more modern feel to a vampire, I would think. Like there are red vampires, and then there's a whole school which is called the House of Night, where all these vampires go. And it's a great series. At least it started off really well, but to be honest, I felt like towards the end it was a little bit draggy because it's a huge series and I don't think there was more to the story than what I think was there in the starting. But it's definitely worth reading once. So if you've not read the series, this is the time to start reading it. The first book is called Marked, and you can start off with that. If you enjoy it, then you might enjoy the rest of the books, but at least try it once. The next book I wanted to talk about is this series, which is Stalking Jack the Ripper series by Kerri Maniscalco. And I have not read the series. I loved all the reviews about it. I love what this book is about. So it follows the Jack the Ripper vibe, and this takes place in Victorian London back in the 1800s, and there's murder and intrigue, and I think that spells a beautiful ambience for me to read during this October season. So there's a haunted book that I just talked about, there's a vampire book I talked about, there is a witches book I talked about, and this is more about murder and intrigue back in the 1800s. So definitely try this book out if you're into that sort of a feel for Halloween. The next one is also another series, and this is the I think this is the Morganville Vampire series by Rachel Caine. This is the first book in the series, Devil's Bargain, and this focuses more around devils and secret societies and shadow organizations. So I think this is a great addition to the collection as well for this season. If you're well, that's if you're into the psychic underworld kind of vibe. So try the series as well. There's also another Rachel Kane series that I can't recollect right now, which is also really good. So if I remember it, I'll link it down in the description below. But yeah, The Devil's Bargain is the first book of the Morganville Vampires, and you should check this one out. The next one is a wonderful musical, and that's Wicked. So if you haven't seen this musical, you should in like the theaters, because this is an awesome musical. But for those who can't access it, there's always the book, and the book is as good as the musical. Well, not exactly, nothing's as good as the musical, but still this beautifully captures the story of the Wicked Witch of Oz. And because this is based off of a fairy tale, I think I'll put this in like a different category of the books that I just suggested. This is an amazing book. It's by Gregory Maguire, and this follows the Wicked Witch of the West. So if you're into like the Wizard of Oz and retellings of that, and the musical of course, this is definitely a book that you would want to check out. Now the next one is another favorite of mine, and that is the Sweep series. This is pretty old as well, but this is a very popular series back in, I think, the early 2000s if I'm not wrong. It's by Kate Turner. Now this edition I have here has the first 3 books in it. So this is Book of Shadows, The Coven, and Blood Witch. I have the second volume as well up there, which is 3 other books. Now this is also a huge series. I think there are about 5 or 6 volumes, so that means around or I don't know, I think around 13 or 16 books in the series, but they're all like really small. Again, this follows witches awakening and how they find out they're witches, and like a coven leaders and all that. So I really recommend this book as well if you haven't read it so far. The next book that I am recommending is one that you would have already seen in my channel if you've seen my other videos, and that is Hocus Pocus and the all-new sequel. So if you haven't seen Hocus Pocus, you should. The movie is amazing, especially during October season. It's completely family friendly, so if you're like a child or a middle grader, then you can still check it out. It's a great movie. And this book, I just finished reading it, I think about a few days back. This actually has the entire movie as the first half, and the second half focuses on the children of the characters that we get exposed to in the first half. So I really like that about the book. It's so nice to follow what happens to those kids when they grow up and have their kids, and how they kind of get back the Sanderson sisters. So I really like this book as well, and I'm sure most of you would have heard about Hocus Pocus, so definitely recommend you to check this book out as well. Now the last book that I'm liking to recommend is Monsters. Now this is a retelling of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, but more from Mary Shelley's point of view. So if you've read Frankenstein, then you should definitely check this book out, especially because this follows a classic, and we get to see what happens in Mary Shelley's mind that she creates Frankenstein. So I really enjoyed the whole premise of the book, the concept of the book, and how we get to relive the whole classic tale from like a different point of view. It's just like when you read Pride and Prejudice from like different retellings point of view. It's just like reading the whole story all over again, provided the retelling is really good. And I felt the same way about Monsters as well. This is a great addition to have as well. It just looks gorgeous, especially being a hardback. I really like this book featured on the shelf as well. So if you've read this, let me know what you thought about it. Now, I really wanted to keep this whole recommendation varied and not just focus on one area. So I hope you got some recommendations from like different sub-genres within the horror genre. So I think I've got some for witches, for monsters, for covens, for haunted houses, for murders and intrigue, and even for classics. So If you've read any of these books I've listed here, or you plan to add any of these onto your TB or shelf, let me know in the comments below, and I would love to hear about it. If you have some amazing recommendations as well, please drop them in the comments and I'll check them out. I hope you have a wonderful Halloween, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and I will see you in another video. Bye.